Alright, hi everyone, my name is Jessica, welcome to my channel. Today we are filming an eye palette collection video. A disclaimer for everyone out there, this is not me trying to show off what palettes I have. I did ask some people, ask you guys in my makeup inventory if this was something you guys wanted to see or if I should just skip it, and a lot of people said that they did want to see it, so I'm not trying to show off, I'm just trying to share what I have. So this is what I store my palettes in, just like this. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll obviously take this out just in here. I usually put these in my closet in a dark area, dark cool area, to keep them the integrity of the shadows. And then the ones that I'm using I keep right by my little area where I do my makeup. Also, I have this little spider web blanket for, Halloween, because obviously. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with my duos, trios, and quads. Alright, I'm really sorry guys. I was going to try and do this on my tripod, put the camera on my tripod, but there's no way for me to film this. So it might be a little bit shakier than normal, but yeah. So the first trio I have is actually one that I'm doing in my project pan. This is a trio from Clinique. And there are 3 shades in here. This I got with a gift with purchase. There's this really pretty shimmery beige champagne color, this shimmery blue, and a shimmery tan. I really like these shadows, and hopefully this will be done very soon. Okay, so the next is, again, a gift with purchase I got from Clinique. This is a shade very much like the other taupe shade or brown shimmery shade, and then I have a cream shade that's really nice for setting. Again, good quality. Okay, I'm trying to keep these for the most part in order of brand. So this is another Clinique, another gift with purchase. This is a really cool kind of duochrome. It's got a pink and pinky gold look to it. And then this is a purple shade and then a matte deep brown. And a brush used to sit there, but I got rid of that. This is a City Color eyeshadow trio. It says it's called Falling Leaves. Alright, in it has another sort of champagne color. I mean, all these champagnes are a little different, but I mean, they're creamy, shimmery shades. This is a nice purple with a little bit of a duochrome. It's kind of got a pinky duochrome, I don't know. And then a matte orangey rust color. I have this Smashbox that I believe I also got in an Ipsy. It doesn't say if there's a name on here. All it says is, let's try and focus, Vanilla, Sable, and Dark Cocoa are the shades. Vanilla, Sable, Dark Cocoa. All of these are matte. It's a cream, a beigey light brown transition, and then a very deep, almost black brown. Okay, Almay, I purchased this because I got a coupon. These are all satin finishes. This one's a little bit more, has a little bit more shimmer to it, but basically cream, deep dark brown, and this I would assume is a lid shade, and it's got a warm brown, light brown. So this is a trio from Pop Beauty. I got this in an Ipsy, and this has very purpley shades. This is a kind of a chrome silver gray color. This is a true silver, white silver more. And then this is a purple, and let's see. This set says it's called Sugar Plum. I do like that. They work nice. All of these, like I've said in my other videos, I like all the shadows that I have, that I don't keep them if I don't like them. So okay, so Ipsy and NYX did a collaboration, and this I received obviously in an Ipsy box. This is a taupe shimmery shade, a brown shimmery shade, and then a matte black, which is a nice little trio. Okay, so this is a MAC quad, and all of these are shimmer. There's a vanilla shade, I think it's called vanilla. It's called Manila Paper. This is Flip, Aztec Brick, and Creole Beauty. So a vanilla shade, champagne shade, more of a warm brick shade, just like they said, and then a deeper brown shade. I definitely want to pan this in the future. It's just getting a little bit older, and I do love panning MAC stuff because at the end, whenever you have 6 items that have been used up, you get to turn in, you get either a free lipstick or a free shadow. It depends on the store that you go to. So I have one more trio of the smaller palettes. This is an IBY Beauty. I got this again, I think either Ipsy or BoxyCharm. And these are beautiful shades. I love these so much. It's a nice gold. And then I have a vanilla-y white cream shimmer. Both of these are very shimmery. And then a matte transition brown. Again, there's a brush in there, which I took out. This I received in a BoxyCharm, and it's by Blink. It's called the Electric Eyes palette. These shades are flipping beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're so flipping pretty. I have a darker, or a deeper brown cranberry. It has like a pinky champagne, and then a bronzy copper, like a light bronzy copper, and the creamy vanilla shade. These swatch so pretty, and also these shadows are very, very, very soft. So mine came a little broken, which is so sad, and these like just pop out so easily. But they're so pretty. They're such pretty, like, straight up pigments. I love it so much. Okay, I changed the lighting a little bit more. I turned off a light and opened the window so we had a little bit more natural light. Okay, so now I have my bigger palettes. This is the Naked Urban Decay. Everyone knows it. A lot of people have panned this. This is definitely something I'm interested in panning eventually. This is very pretty. I do like it. Yeah, I don't know what more I can say that everyone else hasn't already said. Sorry, my camera does not autofocus. I literally have to sit here and try to focus it myself as I'm holding it and like moving, and yeah, I really like this, and I do like all the colors. These two, not like the most fond of, but they don't bother me. I get why they put it in there. It's a basic neutral for everything, including cool tone neutrals. Okay, I have Naked Urban Decay 2. This is actually the first palette I ever got, and I love it. It is so nice. I just love it. And like this is more like cool tone, and the cool tone colors, cool tone neutral really accentuates my eye color, which is blue, in case you didn't know. Urban Decay Naked 3. Ooh. I like these. I don't know what more to say. The only negative that I could say about this palette is you do tend to get a very, very similar look. There's not a ton of variety in it, but I don't know who hasn't already said this. So I'm sure if you know. I'm sure if you've like heard of this, that's one of the negatives of this palette. It's just you get a similar look pretty much every time. Okay, Naked Smoky. This is the only thing that I would say that I don't regret it, because I got this as a gift. Actually, my mom got this for me, which thank you very much, Mom. It's just I don't know, because I have such like a light complexion. It doesn't take a lot for me to have a smoky look, but I do like it. It is pretty. Not my absolute favorite, but I like it, and I'm good with it. Okay, I have this Buff collection by Pure Cosmetics, and it's kind of a dupe for the Naked 3. It's a little bit different for me to justify keeping it, which, you know, I mean, it's basically the same, but I'm keeping it for now. I got this in a BoxyCharm. The only thing that's really weird is that I'm pretty sure this was either like the same value as the Naked 3 or like a different, like maybe $1 or $2, either more expensive or less expensive, but like not enough for it to be like a price dupe. So I don't really know why they would dupe it if it wasn't gonna, you know, have a price difference. But yeah, these shadows are really nice, very pretty. They work well. I don't know, they're good. Okay, the next part are my Too Faced collection. Too Faced part of my collection. This is the Chocolate Bar palette. Everyone's seen it. I'm sure everyone and their mother's seen it. I do really like it. I know Amber F. and I know her first name's Leticia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But I know they are all panning it. I still have like, sometimes I keep like the tabs on the mirror. I don't know why, but like sometimes I'm like, I don't want my mirror to get ruined. Yeah, I do like this. I've used it quite a bit, even though you can't tell, but that's like the point. That's why panning this is so hard, is because these eyeshadows are so densely packed. Yeah, love it. Love the shadows. I like it. Okay, this guy. This Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. This was the second one that I got in the Too Faced collection. I also have the Bon Bon. This was the first one. Then I got this, and then the Too Faced, or then the chocolate bar. But the semi-sweet one, I like it. Really pulls orange, which is fine, especially for my eye color. It really accentuates it. This, I am so annoyed with this shade. I smashed it out because I was so annoyed with it, and I don't normally do that. Normally I'll use a shadow even if it's hard to like work with, but I was so mad because first of all, I don't like using glitters like with a glitter glue. I'd rather just be shimmery, or like, if it's a glitter liner, like whatever, but I don't like using like glitter glue and then a glitter on top of it. I'm pretty sure that's the only way you could use this pink sugar shade. And so I tried every other way to use it. I tried it dry, wet, with my finger, with a brush, with blah blah blah, with everything, and it just was not working. And as you can see, I like nicked this like with my fingernail, but as I was using this palette, these brown shades were like getting into the pink sugar, and it was just looking really gross and dirty, and like all the rest of the palette looked fine except for pink sugar looked so grody and disgusting because the browns were getting in there. And so I just crushed it out because I just couldn't deal, and I knew I was never going to use it, so it was, I smashed it out because I didn't like it. But other than that, this palette is really good. As I'm bashing it for like 10 minutes. Okay, so the Too Faced Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. As I said earlier, this is my very first Too Faced palette, and I love this palette. Again, I don't know what it is with this packaging, but like opening it and closing it, just the way the magnet is, I like always, I don't know, I always, nix these eyeshadows with my nails, and I did that with this shadow. Sorry. The Cafe Alet, but I did use it. That's why it looks like so used, is I nixed it and then I used it a lot because it's one of my favorite shades in here. I really like this palette. I love all the soft transition shades. It's very helpful. Yeah, I like it. I like these pinks. I really like that one, which I wasn't, which one is this? Earl Grey. And I was very surprised about. It actually is very nice. It's pretty. I like it. And some people don't like the cutesy like packaging, but I'm like, whatever, it's cute. I like it. Okay, Too Faced Sleep Beach palette. Everyone knows this one. As per usual, I really do like it. Obviously, you can tell some of the shimmer shades, you can tell have been used. The only thing is detectable. If you want to do it as a lid shade, it's really annoying because it's patchy, unfortunately, which is a big fat bummer. But everything else in here is really good. I like it. Pretty. We good. Okay, so next up, these are all of my matte palettes. There we go. My matte palettes. I have the Urban Decay Naked, Naked Basics, Basics 2, Ultimate, and then Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. Let's start with this one. This is a nice one. They have quite a few different lid shades that you can kind of set your primer with, and then a nice transition shade, a nice one to deepen up the transition shade, and then of course a lovely matte black. This is the cooler tone of the two. I really like this one more because it has so many different transition shades that I can use on my skin tone. This one I use more because of that. If I need a matte palette, this is the one I'll grab because it just works a little bit better for me as far as transition shades go. This one, ooh, I love it so much. This is so nice because all the different shades in it. I've done a strictly matte look, which I don't normally do. Usually I love shimmer on the lid, but I did an all matte look using like these four, and I got a bunch of compliments that day. But yeah, I like all these. This shade I could do without, but preference, still a good shade. And I love this side of things too as well. These, 1, 2, and maybe these are very much like what you get in the Naked Basics 1 and 2. Okay, Kat Von D. I've only used this a few times. I like these. but everyone was raving about it, saying you have to have it, blah, blah, blah. So I got it, and I like it. They're good quality. So this is the Rainforest, the Tarte Rainforest C, let's see, Volume 2. I got this in a BoxyCharm just recently, which amazing value. This I really do like. I haven't tried this one out in particular. My mom has the same palette that I've tried, and I really do like it. But I got this after starting my project pan with my Modern Renaissance. I like it. The only problem that I have with this is that these are all, there we go, these are all shimmer shades. This is a matte shade, but other than that, there's no transition shades, there's nothing, so definitely not a standalone palette, but they are good quality and I do like it. Soiree Diaries by Pure. Again, a BoxyCharm. And again, I haven't actually tried it. I've swatched it, but I haven't tried it because I got it after starting my project pan. These are Banana Sandwich Crazy Town pigmented. I love them so much. These feel very buttery. Again, I don't know how, I'm sorry, I don't really know how useful this is because I don't know how they perform on the eyes, but swatching, they look beautiful. Okay, Urban Decay Vice Reloaded. I got this as, look at that, so nice. It just like pops open with the button. I got this for Christmas from my aunt, which I'm so thankful for. Thank you very much. She's not watching, but you know, whatever. I really do like this. This shade is so beautiful. This is the first thing that caught my eye, the first thing I used, and I loved it so much. This purple shade, same thing. This teal type shade is also really good. The only thing that I have a problem with, and like all the other ones are good as well, the only thing that I have a problem with are these two blue shades. There's two different blue shades in this palette, and both of them are no bueno. I know, I've heard that the quality of these, of the Urban Decay shades vary, unfortunately, between palette and singles, and from one palette to the next. So yeah, these two are duds in this palette, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just not using it right. I've tried wetting them though, and using them on their own. If anyone has advice as to how to use them and how to get nice pigment out of them, pigmentation, let me know. But yeah, this is like my only super colorful palette. This lovely, the Jaclyn Hill palette. Dun-da-da. It is beautiful. I've used it a number of times, not as much to use, like I haven't used every single shade in here. Again, I got this like right after I started my pan that palette, but I have taken some time to use this. So we are rounding out the end. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more palettes to go. Oh, 7 more palettes. Let me just go ahead and tell you about this one. This is the Modern Renaissance. I have it. If you want to see how much use I have out of it, look at my Pan That palette. I will have the most recent update down below because I have made progress on it since I filmed that update, so I don't quite want to show you spoilers. I hate when people do that, but I'm going to do it because I understand. The Real Her Volume 3 Eyeshadow palette. I feel beautiful. Okay. This palette I got in a BoxyCharm, and it's okay. I don't know. I like it, and I like the message. I think it was like a father started a makeup company for his daughter, which I like, you know, the story of it. And in the back it says it's paraben-free, vegan, cruelty-free, long-wearing, maybe natural ingredients, and sulfate-free. So, I mean, I like the theory of it. I like the way the company is going, or, you know, the values it's started off with. So I wanted to keep it and support it, and it's not a bad palette. I just wouldn't go out and purchase it on my own if I hadn't gotten it in the BoxyCharm. Okay. Makeup on the Go Studio palette. This is the Cool Tone one. I think it's called Cool Down. Yeah, Cool Down. And I got this in a BoxyCharm. Beautiful. I love it. This is my favorite shade. However, it's the biggest pain in the butt shade as well because it has fallout. And there are lots of glitters running through it. But that doesn't stop me from using it because I still love it. The Kylie palette. This is my first warm tone palette. This I got before the Modern Renaissance, like right before it. This is the burgundy palette, by the way. And oh my gosh, on blue eyes, every single look I do with this, they just freaking pop like no other. It is so pretty, and I'm glad I have both Modern Renaissance and this. I think the Modern Renaissance shadows are a little bit easier to use. They're a little bit more user-friendly as far as blendability. However, this is, I don't know, it's just so pretty. I don't know. I just love it so much. I really do like it. I don't have any ever other palettes just because none of them like spoke to me. Like I didn't really want any of the other palettes. So Tartelette and Bloom by Tarte. This palette is beautiful in my opinion. Every time I do a shadow look with this, it just turns out like it's just beautiful. You know, just classic, like pretty, very girly palette. Everything in here is nice blendability. The shimmer shades, there's 3 of them. Funny Girl looked like I thought this was going to be my favorite, but actually, what is this one called? Rocker's my favorite, which was a nice surprise. And then Firecracker as well is very good. Okay, my last 2. These are my only Lorac palettes, and I do like them. Originally, I bought them. I have they're unzipped. This is the Lorac Unzipped and Lorac Unzipped Gold. I bought these together at the same time, and I really had my eye on the gold one, and this one I kind of bought to complete the set, which, I mean, now I don't do that anymore because that's so silly, but that's what I did. And this gold one is not my favorite. I mean, I still like it, and sorry it's like dirty, but like it's just the packaging. It basically didn't come like that, but like there was originally, before I even used it, there was like a little shadow like right there, and I wiped it away and it created that mess. So yeah, I thought I was just gonna like it more, and I think it might just be what it is on my skin tone, but this one I was really surprised about. Again, this is like that rosy tone that's very, very, very similar to the Naked 3 and then the Pure Buff collection that I have. But this, I think I like better formula-wise than the other 2 because they just pop and they just look so pretty, and it just surprised me. And I'm actually really happy that I got them as, you know, both together, because if I had just gotten this one first and then like gone on to try and get this one, I don't think I would have purchased this one, because this one was not a disappointment, but not what I was thinking. And you guys, that's it. That's all my makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I apologize if like the quality is not great, but I just did not know how to film this video. And I apologize for all the that I can't edit out. Just know that there are a lot more, and I saved you guys from most of them. And yeah, I don't really know how to end this video except for thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Thank you guys for your time. Have a nice day. Bye.